today we're going to have a quick look at using tables in Microsoft Word. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my cursor down, put my cursor at the end of my document, or at the place where I want to insert a table. Now, to insert a table is fairly straightforward. I go up to where it says Insert, and click, and there it says Table directly underneath the word Insert. If I click on the word Table, it then gives me two options for how to insert a table. The first option is just here where I put my cursor on that first option and then I can just draw out the size of the table that I want. So that will give me a 4x3 table. And there I've now got a table on the screen. To enter text into the table, it's simply a question of typing. So enter text into the table. Now, as I actually move across the table, I can press the Tab key, and the Tab key allows me to move from cell to cell. So each area in the table is actually called a cell, so I can move from cell to cell. If I wanted the table to be bigger, then if I put my cursor into the bottom right-hand corner of the table, or that cell, and press the Tab key, it will automatically add a new row across the table. To insert a new column, if I put my cursor at the top of the table, I get the sign of the black arrow, a little black arrow pointing down. And if I right-click there, then I get the option to insert a column to the left. So that will allow me to insert a column. So I've now got an additional column in my table. Notice that because the column width has got smaller, the text inside this first cell has actually had to wrap around, and that has increased the row height to allow that text to be visible inside of the table. So there's my first table. The second thing that I want to do inside my table is to be able to change the formatting. To change the formatting of the table, I'm on the table menu, and here I can actually see my various design features that I can actually choose. So I can actually just put my cursor over each of these designs to see if there's any that particularly works for me. So as you can see, I'm just moving my cursor down and looking at the various designs that's predefined inside of the system. And there's lots and lots of these ready for me to use. So I'm going to go for that one on the grounds that looks absolutely horrible. Okay, so here we've now got our first table. I'm going to click my cursor underneath the table and just press return, so I've got a gap between this table, because I want to show you another quick way of entering the table. I can insert a table by again going to Insert, clicking on Table, but this time coming down to where it says Insert Table. If I click on Insert Table, then here, if I prefer, I can just type in the size of table that I would actually like. So I'm going to create a 3x3 table and then say OK. And there I've now got a 3x3 table. So there's 3 columns and 3 rows. To resize a column width, I can put my cursor on the line between the 2 columns that I want to resize, and you'll see that the cursor changes to a double-headed arrow. If I hold down my left-hand mouse key, that will then allow me just to shift that left or right in order to be able to create the column width that I want. Okay, so there we have inserting tables very quickly as an overview in Microsoft Word. Look forward to seeing you and talking to you again. Cheers, bye.